Hey guys, kinggath here with another patch for Sim Settlements. This is patch 3.3.2, which I'm calling Simpunk 2287. Now, spoiler alert before we continue, if you haven't played through the Automatron DLC all the way, I suggest you cut the video now. Big thanks before we continue also to Ricky Summer, who put together that song. If you want to check out the full music video we did, it is on his channel. It's linked in the corner now. It's also linked in the description below. He put together an awesome track, and we did a bunch of footage from throughout this Mechanist Lair city plan that is in this patch. And it came out really cool. The song's a lot of fun, and love this video. So check out the full video on his channel. Now, obviously, the Mechanist Lair city plan is the big feature of this. I want to talk about that city plan, though, because it does a few interesting things. First up is that it gets around the limitation of Mechanist Lair to not have settlers. So by default, as many of you know, you generally only have robot settlers here. Well, the city plan allows you to get around that, and it didn't require us to edit the settlement at all. So we were able to get that feature in without you needing a special mod for it. So if you wanted to continue to build all things in Mechanist Lair, it does still require that special mod to turn it into a normal settlement. But if you're going to use the city plan and let that handle all your building, you can get settlers in here and turn this into a proper city. The other thing I want to say is once you get to level 3 of this city plan, go scout around. There's something very cool and very unique about the city plan that you won't find anywhere else. Something custom you get to do in this city plan. So check it out. Alright, other than that, if you're not an Automatron user, if you don't have the DLC, this patch is primarily just bug fixes, so check out the patch notes to read what has changed for you. Otherwise, next week there will be a more traditional patch with new content for everybody that is completely DLC free. And speaking of, I just want to reiterate that none of my patches will require DLC. So even though this patch adds content for DLC, it doesn't actually add a requirement to the mod, so you'll continue to be able to use Sim Settlements without having any DLC whatsoever. We've just started integrating kind of benefits for people who do have those DLC, because we really want to add support for city plans in all settlements, not just the ones that we did at first or just the ones that come by default in the game. So we're going to continue to pursue city plans in all of the DLC settlements, as well as the last couple of settlements in the vanilla game that we haven't covered yet. So keep an eye out. Those will continue to come out over the coming months as we wrap those up. And then once again, I will talk, speaking of city plans, the optimization patch is in full testing now for some of our Xbox testers, and once we get a thumbs up from them, we will push forward with a wide release for that so that everybody who has been struggling with how complex the city plans are to actually get another stab at them. I will make a big announcement once that comes out. But otherwise, guys, take care and enjoy the mod.